in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hola, Captain Windstone. Happy to be back in the fold again this week. Dr. Woody's fascinating factoid, we're going to talk about the hand salute. No gesture is more quintessentially military than the salute. The inviolable rule which all enlisted folks are taught in boot camp is, if it moves, salute it. If it doesn't, paint it. But at the hands of the right-tard whack-loon outrage machine, this simple emblematic act last week fell victim to a woeful misunderstanding, or perhaps more likely a willful misrepresentation, when the whack-turd Rightoids and the other pixel-soil minions of the grasping oligarchs and plutocrats, the GOP, who else, flung at President ShamWow F. LowBar charges that he had disrespected a Marine Guard and, by implication, the whole U.S. military. No, not the umbrella thing. Please, keep up. This was later, and it involved a salute. And the pearls around all the necks of the Weekly Standard folk, where the story ran, were in serious danger of bursting their silken threads under the extreme twisting as their headline shrieked, "Obama fails to salute Marine." Under that baldly accusatory rhetoric, there was a 7-line twit story recounting how, upon boarding Marine One the other day, the helicopter, Obama had not returned the salute of a Marine sentry. That was it. That's all there was. There was, in fact, no there. Yet the right-turds were raging at what they portrayed to be an egregious act of disrespect against their military. Their rhetoric imputed to the president a callous disrespect of that lowly Marine, clearly implying that damn Negro, in his uppity beige arrogance, had again showed that he was a Kenyan Muslim socialist who did not respect the U.S. of A. Little Billy Daffy-Mouth Crystal's moo-mouth froze in a sneer. The nerve of this vile interloper, the low-born peasant, they were rigid. All know that I am no defender of President ShamWow F. LowBar, but this shit was just too much, because the complaint is just so plainly and purposefully wrong. As an act of deference, the etiquette of the salute demands that it be tendered by any subordinate to any superior officer. The president is the commanding officer of the whole military machine. Everybody in uniform is his subordinate. Everybody in uniform salutes him. However, officers are not required to return the salutes of their inferiors, though they may do so if they don't happen to be doing anything else at the time. And not doing so is not a gesture of disrespect. And also, customarily, civilians are not supposed to perform the military salute at all. The dim-witted, ritual-befuddled, drooling cretin Reagan in his senescence made a great show of doing so. He thought it was a macho thing, probably looked cool. And presidents since have repeated it, but it's still a violation of protocol. So the long and the short of it is this. The Marine was required to salute the president, but the president was not required to return the salute. Now, one of the casualties of an all-volunteer military has been that fewer and fewer people have intimate, and that is to say, boot camp bone-deep knowledge of the rigid arcanities and intricacies of military decorum, without which the machine would cease to function. But without such knowledge, critics like those at the Weekly Standards, I think, should button their flapping cock holsters. Copy that, troops? Now back to you in Hippie Central, Sarge.